In this lesson, we'll explore problems involving the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine theta over theta. We'll begin by stating the result. The important result that we'll be using in this series of problems is that the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine theta over theta is equal to 1. We'll explore in class and/or in a separate video why this limit is equal to 1, but the focus of this video is to work on problems using this result. So again, the key result here is that the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine theta over theta is equal to 1. So here's our first problem. We're asked to evaluate the limit as x goes to 0 of the sine of 2x over 5x. Now what we know is that the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine theta over theta is equal to 1. Or in other words, the limit as a quantity, here theta goes to 0, of the sine of the quantity over that quantity is equal to 1. Here we have sine of 2x over 5x. Now if we had 2x over 2x, then we could use this result with 2x in place of theta, but here we have a 2x in the sine argument and a 5x in our denominator. So we have this hint here, which is to multiply the top and bottom by 2x. So let's go ahead and do that. So we know that our limit stays the same as long as we're just multiplying by 1, or 2x over 2x. So we have limit x goes to 0, sine of 2x over 5x. And the first thing we'll observe is that this is the same thing as the limit as x goes to 0 of the sine of 2x over 5x, and then I'm just going to multiply top and bottom by 2x. So this is the same limit because we're just multiplying by 1. So now what I see is that I am closer to my form of sine of theta over theta. So let me just rewrite this. We have limit x goes to 0. So I have sine of 2x over 2x. So that was my 2x from here. And then I have times my 2x over 5x. And now what I can see is that as x goes to 0, 2x is also going to 0. So as x goes to 0, 2x goes to 0. So I can look at this first limit and think of this just as my limit as theta goes to 0 with, instead of theta, I have a 2x. So as x goes to 0, again, 2x is going to 0. So this is really just my limit theta goes to 0, sine theta over theta. So I know that this entire first limit is going to 1. So then the entire thing just becomes the limit as x goes to 0 of 1 times 2x over 5x. And here I see now these x's cancel and we just get 2/5 as our result. So again, the key idea in this first problem was that we had a sine of 2x over 5x, and in order to use our result sine theta over theta, we needed to multiply top and bottom by 2x so that we could use sine of 2x over 2x goes to 1 as x goes to 0. So let's look at our next problem. Here we have the limit as x goes to 0 of sine of 4x over 6x. And again, we would need a 4x over 4x to apply our result, so we're going to multiply top and bottom by 4x. So we get that this limit is equal to the limit as x goes to 0, sine 4x over 6x. And again, I'm not changing the value just by multiplying by 1, so we get times 4x over 4x. Now again, I get the limit x goes to 0, sine 4x over 4x, and then I have my 4x over 6x. So as x goes to 0, I know that 4x also goes to 0, so I can use my limit theta goes to 0, sine theta over theta equals 1 result with a 4x in place of theta. Again, my 4x is going to 0, so I can use this result. So then this first quantity is just going to 1. So our entire limit then is equal to the limit as x goes to 0 of 1 times 4x over 6x, And again here these x's cancel, so we simply get 4 over 6, which simplifies to 2/3. So here the value of our limit is equal to 2/3, and again the key idea was that we needed to multiply top and bottom by 4x in order to use our limit theta goes to 0 sine theta over theta result.